Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Nobody's here yet, but I'm gonna get started because I got some stuff I gotta do. I'm always running. I'm late, but that's okay because my lips are popping. So, welcome back to Self-Care Sundays. This is my transformation series. I forget what I'm doing. My name is Punchetta Sasha Wu. I am the founder of Punch Cosmetics, and this is a segment of my transformation series that I do each week. On Saturdays, I host a segment called Skincare Saturdays. That was yesterday. And I had a segment, if you didn't watch, go back and watch that from yesterday. And then today is part two of that segment, Self-Care Sundays. I think I said Self-Care Saturdays. Did I say it? I don't know. Skincare Saturdays. Skincare Saturdays and Self-Care Sundays. All these S's confuse me. So today is Self-Care Sunday. Hey, Denise. Come on in, girl. How you doing? I was just introducing myself and just letting everybody know if you missed this, you'll be able to catch it a little bit later because it will be on IGTV. And today we're talking about something that I think everybody needs to try at least once, whether you're single or whether you're booed up. So today, this is my Valentine's edition of self-care for individuals who are either booed up or you could be booed up or you could be single. But in particular, I want to speak to singles as it relates to Valentine's Day and self-care. Many times women will well, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna tell you a story about how I had a girlfriend who was lamenting one time about how disappointed she was that she didn't have a date for Valentine's Day. And so my whole thing was just because you don't have a date doesn't mean that you can't date yourself. That's my thing. That's my thing. And I guess I've always been the type of person, I could go to the movies by myself. I can go to dinner by myself. I have gone out by myself. And it amazes me at the number of people who can't do that because they feel insecure in some way. So, as a self care tip or tactic today, I want to tell somebody that you need to start checking your insecurities. And those insecurities come from your inability to look at yourself and think that you're enough. You don't need to have a plus one or plus two or plus three to go out and do stuff. I don't need nobody. I walk alone, baby, and I'm good with that. And I'm not saying that it's not good to have friends, it's not good to have family, it's not good to have a man or a husband. I'm not saying that at all because that is a wonderful thing. When it's right, when you got the right people behind you. But what about when you got to walk alone? When you got to walk alone, in some journeys, you will have to walk alone. When you take that walk, and you see that you can go to the movies by yourself and enjoy it and be just fine, you can go to dinner by yourself. People watch and see that it's okay. Those people at the table across from you or down from you, they don't know who you are. They're not judging you. You're judging you. You're the one that feels insecure about doing those things. And that's the reason why you can't go. So once you do that self-check and that self-assessment and you start realizing that it's not them, it's you, then you can start to get out and you can do some things on your own. And I know I'm speaking to somebody and I'm jumping in somebody's seat, but I'm doing it on purpose. Because, and I named this the Valentine's edition because there is someone out there somewhere that's going to think that because they don't have a Valentine or they don't have a man or they don't have something that they can't go and they can't do. No, this is the time that sis, you need to treat yourself. Treat yourself. Love on yourself. Go get your nails done for you. Go get your hair done for you. Go and pamper yourself. Get a massage. Go out to treat yourself to dinner. Put on you some red lips and put on some heels and take yourself to dinner. You don't have to go on Valentine's Day. Go before or after, it doesn't matter. Or go whenever you feel like it. But don't feel obligated to do things or to not do things because someone isn't in your life. With or without a man, Punch gonna go to the movies by herself with or without a man. Punch is going to dinner by herself with or without a man. Punch is going to get pampered, get her toes done. And I'm just surprised at people who don't know how to do that. They have to go places. I've even had friends who told me there was a party that they wanted to go to or a gathering, but they wouldn't go because they didn't have anybody to go with them. You got to have somebody to hold your hand for everything? Sis, that's a self-care. And this comes back to self-care because when you love yourself enough to where you are going to give yourself the things that you need that's separate from somebody else, you won't be looking for other people to give you those things. And that's what my self-care tip is today. I'm here to tell you, don't think just because that you don't have a Valentine for Valentine's Day that you can't still do the things that people do on Valentine's Day. Because before I had a man, I catered to me. And people can say it could make you self-absorbed, but then no, sometimes it makes you self-aware, more self-aware when you realize I don't have to have somebody to go and enjoy my own company. So my question to you is, do you know how to enjoy your own company? And if you don't, then that's where we got to start with your self-care and your self-nurturing, sis. That's where it has to start. So you can fix yourself up for a man and all this kind of stuff, and you can do all those things. But if you can't look within yourself, and you are right, Denise. You are your own Valentine. Let me put that here. Let me pin that, girl, because that's a good one. You definitely have to be your own Valentine. And until you learn how to be your own Valentine, the law of attraction is never going to send you a Valentine. It's about the law of attraction. I have gone out on my own and I've met so many people because I was by myself and not with a bunch of women. I hate that. I used to go out with my friends all the time and think, I just had to be with my girls. But no, I meet more. If I'm a single woman trying to look for a man, you'll catch more fish by yourself than you will with a tribe. Let me tell you, sis, get up and get out and get something on your own. And that's all I got for you today. Be your own Valentine, which was, I'm pinning that because that came from Denise. Denise, that was a good one. And learn to do things by yourself this year. And you have a whole week to plan out. Valentine's is next Sunday. Valentine's Day is next Sunday. So from now, Sunday week, you have time to plan out your date with yourself if you don't have anyone that's going to ask you out. So here is what I say you should do. This whole week, you should be planning how you're going to treat yourself, how you're going to prepare and plan for that day. Are you going to get your nails done? You're going to get your toes done? You're going to get your hair done? I'm pretty sure last minute trying to get your hair done is going to be difficult if you haven't already done that. But think about how you're going to pamper yourself and treat yourself just for your Valentine's Day with yourself. Have a date with yourself first. And then once you have a time to sit with yourself, you'll notice some things. You'll see what you like and what you don't like. You'll see what you've been doing and yielding to with other people that you shouldn't have because you were only doing it because they liked it. Find out what it is that you like about you first before you try to go and partner with other people. That's what I would say. That's my self-care Sunday tip for the day. Be your own Valentine, which was not pinned by me, but that was pinned by one of the viewers, Denise. She said that, and that's what I would encourage you to do. And that is Self-Care 101. Find out what it is that you like to do first before you go trying to pull somebody else in and you try to partner and pair with them and you don't even know yourself. I see it happen all the time. So this is the self-care tip of the day. Enjoy. I hope, and I'm going to see you guys again next week on Valentine's Day, and it's going to be a part 2 to this. I hope you don't get mad, but I'm just going to say it. You have all week to plan and prepare yourself if you're single. But even if you're booed up, and I'm going to say this before I go, even if you're booed up, don't get mad if he doesn't plan anything or if he doesn't give you what you wanted or what you were looking for. I think we have it bad thinking that it is the responsibility of other people to cater to us. Just because he's your husband doesn't mean that he has to worship you and be at your beck and call every few minutes of the day. That's not his job. It's his job to love you and commit to you. And if he's committed, don't make him a prisoner to your wants and needs. You got to fulfill some of that yourself, sis. You got to do some of that. Do some things that are totally unrelated to him that you love, as long as it doesn't interfere with your relationship or, your marriage, and it doesn't hurt you guys in any kind of way, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. But do some things on your own that is within your power to control. Like, if he doesn't buy you the flowers, buy yourself a bouquet of flowers and send them right somewhere where you can see them and admire them. That you did that. There's nothing wrong with that. Do some stuff to cater to you. And I promise you, as you do those things and you nurture your own self and your own soul, you'll start to feel better in a lot of ways. You'll stop to feel less resentful towards other people who don't give you those things that you expect them to give to you. It's not completely their job. Some of this is our own work that we have to do, and we have to learn how to do the work. And that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video for Self-Care Sundays. Tune in every week. This is Self-Care Sundays with Punch. You can follow me on this page at Punchetta Sasha Wu or my business page at Punch Cosmetics. These videos will be uploaded weekly, and I hope you will come back and you will watch them next week, each week as we come back, and I give you one little tip that you can use. And you can tune in on Saturdays for Skincare Saturday mornings, and then Sunday after church for Self-Care Sundays. And I've enjoyed this, and I hope you'll listen. Go find you something that you can do by yourself, with or without a man. Don't make this about anybody else. Make this totally about you, and it's okay. See you next week. Bye, y'all.